Tina from tinahills.com. If you don't know who I am, I suggest a little Google. Alright, check out my website, my blogs. I have a show on various DTH platforms, so have a look at my body of work, right? But let's get straight to our topic of discussion. Sorry. I am making a series of videos based on astrological archetypes of the sun and the moon. Now, if you are really new to astrology, or if you just follow pop culture astrology, that is just read up the columns in magazines or in cafe astrology, then you probably know only about your sun sign, okay? And you may not know about your moon sign. So in that case, I suggest a little Google again, and there'll be a million websites that can tell you your moon sign. And once you've got your moon sign, check the videos and you'll get a much better perspective in discovering yourself rather than just concentrating on your sun sign, right? So what is the sun sign and what is the moon sign? In astrology, there are 9 planets. The sun and the moon are also considered planets in astrology, right? And here we have the sun, which represents your exterior self, the way you project your inner raw power, your core power out to the world, is the archetype of the sun in astrology. The moon, on the other hand, represents your emotional body, your sensual body, your daily habits, your mother, your home, right? Once you understand your sun and moon, then you get a rounder approach. But I would say that it's really, the moon sign is really more important in discovering someone's personality. And why? Because when the lights turn off and when there's no one in the room, then the person that you become is your moon sign, right? When the mask comes off and we allow ourselves to be who we really are and feel all those emotions that we feel deep within, that is the moon sign. So think about it. If the sun is your outward projection, then that is the way you want to be perceived by the world, right? That's an aspect of your personality. But your moon sign is really your emotional interface. It actually will reveal who you are if you study your moon sign in detail. So that's the importance of your moon sign in astrology. Now, if you're watching this video, you have your moon in Cancer and your sun in Aquarius. Very interesting combination. A yin and yang polarity. Why? Because Cancer is a water sign. It is the 4th sign of the zodiac, the sign of family, mother, foundations. I just said all that. And the moon is in its rulership in Cancer. That means that the moon can express her energies without any disruptive opposition in that sign. Sorry. The moon can be her empathic, compassionate, sensual self in Cancer, right? And now Aquarius is male. It's an air sign. It's the last of the air signs, okay? And Cancer is the first of the water signs. So there's a water and air polarity going on within you, which is your deep emotional self and your outward projection. So here you have within, which is a very emotional, needy sea of feelings and vibes and energy. Being Cancer and water, you're extremely empathic and extremely compassionate, and you feel deeply, okay? Not in the scorpionic sense of deep and gritty, but you want to nurture, you want to care, you want to hug, you want to hold. You want to whisper sweet nothings in his ears, right? That is the Cancerian energy. Now, taken to extreme, this can be needy. So you have to be careful about that, that you don't take this mothering. Again, mothering, another important thing. Cancer is a sign of the mother. So with Cancer moon people, there's an inherent necessity to mother people. Their friends, their relatives, their lovers. So be mindful that you don't give in excessively to this mothering vibe and you just, become the mother and not the lover. That's very important for the Cancer moon to discover that you are the lover, not just the mother. Okay. Now, this is the first emotional sign where spirit, when it falls into matter through the first sign of Aries, it starts to initiate experiences. In the second sign of Taurus, it touches base with the physical body and the earth. In the third sign, it learns communication. In the fourth sign, it learns emotions. That's why the very fulcrum of Cancer's existence is emotions. Now, in complete juxtaposition is the energy of Aquarius, which is all about analytical thought. Aquarius, air sign, male, ruled by Saturn and Uranus, very divergent energies at work over there, right? Cancer ruled by the moon. Only sign where the moon returns to its rulership every month, making it super special. You float about in deep empathic seas of feeling when the moon comes back and gets on the same degree as your natal moon. And you start to feel all, soft and, want to just cuddle up with plush toys and just want to listen to romantic, sentimental songs in YouTube and slow dance, right? That's how you feel. Now, Aquarius sun hates all that shit, right? It's an air sign, it's analytical, it's very quick thinking, quick moving, and it's community based. It's the 11th sign of the zodiac. And it is ruled by Saturn, which is all about structure, and modern rulership is assigned to Uranus, which is all about disruption of the structure. So there, in your sun sign, there is a dichotomy at play, right? A sort of a conflict that's happening in your need to adhere to structures that are Saturnian, and your Uranian need to pull them down, right? So that is what's going on. But Aquarius is the most compassionate, not in the same Cancerian sense of family, but in the more larger sense of community. 11th sign is a sign of community. Sign of Aquarius is the archetype of the innovator, the mad eccentric genius. So you have that energy at play over there. You're projecting a much more eccentric, a much more weird, if I may say so, side of yourself to the world. But deep down, deep in your emotional self, you just want to cuddle up with your cat right there, and like I am doing right now. And if you're Cancer, you love that. You love cats, Cancer moon people. But be mindful that you don't give in to emotional eating. That could be a problem, okay, because Cancer tends to substitute things for emotional release. It's important to find catharsis with the Cancer moon. It's important to work through your mother issues with the Cancer moon. It's important to really touch base with what you're feeling. And if your Aquarius sun is somehow inhibiting that process, it's not going to be fruitful in the long run for your soul growth. So let that Cancer emotion play out. Don't ignore it. Even if your Aquarian sun screams not to let it out, and to just immerse yourself in work and community and innovation and eccentricity. You may dress eccentrically, okay, but deep down you have this need to nurture. And Aquarius is a very cold side. Saturn, ruler of Saturn after all. I mean, rules Saturn. Saturn is ruler, right? ruled by Saturn, or ruled by Saturn, Aquarius. So it has this sense of cold, impersonal, detached touch, which Cancer moon can hate. So you put out a more detached facade, if I may say so, a more detached and cold and impersonal mask, when all you want to do is really nurture people, mother people, but don't get into a self-destructive, self-sabotage pattern where you are not paying heed to your emotions, and you're not really, and you're using it to repress. You're using the Aquarian energy to repress, and that is not going to be good. You're very quick thinking outwardly. You want to project a very quick thinking side to you, but deep down you want to take time. You want to take time to move, to think, to feel. Okay, move, think, all right, okay. You want to feel. Even when you're thinking, you feel. You want to feel that color, the red lipstick. You want to feel it. You want to feel the black of the blackness, if you could. So I hope you liked that video. If you did, leave me a comment. I love to hear from you guys. Find me all over social media, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.